I am so excited. I finally got a raised bed. But anyway, this is not what this subject of topic matter is. This ain't what this video about. But I just look at it. It is coming along. My yard is coming along. It's all clean and stuff for the spring. What's up, family? Let's walk and talk together, right? Because this week is Resurrection Week. And some are like, what does that have to do with me? But sometimes during these holiday seasons, you got all kind of stuff that's weighing you down. You got loved ones that might have left. You got loved ones that you're not talking to. You never know what a holiday memory could bring up for a person. I want to give you an opportunity to figure out what needs to come out and use pen and paper to journal your thoughts out. The wind is winding. I want you to know that you do not have to pretend to be okay. You really have the space and opportunity to write out your thoughts and your desires and what might be coming up for you in your journal. Today we're going to talk about the spring, the bloom, all the things, right? And so one thing I want you to recognize is that just because it's the growing season, guess what? You might be in a position where you didn't properly heal from the last growing season. Something might have happened, something might have came up, and you just ain't healed from it. And so you're not in the blossoming mode or mood, right? What does that look like for you? What does it mean to not be in reservation, but to be true to yourself? To really, really understand, like, I see, the new flowers and the new this and the resurrection, and God, I feel left alone. Or I don't feel like this is new. It's actually not healing for me. The new flowers and the new this and the resurrection, and God, I feel left alone. Or I don't feel like this is new. It's actually not healing for me. Today, it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up. So it's not perfection. It's not, let me make everything pretty and fancy. It's literally showing up. Let me ask this one question. What needs to be buried in me? Jesus didn't skip the burial. He was buried. He died on the cross, did all the things for us, for our souls. But I want you to stop and think about it and pause and figure out what needs to be buried inside of you this week. Is it fear? Is it guilt? Is it shame? What needs to be buried? What do you need to pass back to Jesus? Because you thought you was strong enough to carry the cross, and we not. Let's be real with ourselves. Sit in a moment and write out what that looks like, what that sounds like, what that could be. I got another prompt for you, right? What needs to be resurrected? Is it your relationship with God? Is it your confidence? What in you that was buried that needs to be resurrected, that needs to be brought back to the light, that needs some fertilizer, some sunlight, and some oxygen? What is it? And I always do these prompts because it allows us to resonate with ourselves, right? We have these moments, the car is coming. We have these moments, we have these time frames, we have these goals, right? But I want to know, what are you making room for? Are you making room for what God is telling you, what God is promising you? Look at this. Look at this. This was a promise somewhere. This is so beautiful. And it's just here blossoming, right? These are baby blueberries. So this is a blueberry tree, right? God said it was time to blossom and time to bloom. It's that time of the year where in a couple weeks, this will be full of blueberries, y'all. Like literally full of blueberries, because it was time to make room, right? The winter happened, the sun came in, it died, it went dormant, and now it's time to bloom. It's making room for new fruit, new season, new beginnings. An opportunity for me to partake in the blueberries as I walk down the street, right? I want you to intentionally take this last prompt, right? What is God asking me to make room for? and use the journal as your shovel. Use it as the tool that you're going to use to shovel up the stuff that does not need to be there. What have you held on to, and you're constantly, you like, God, I'm praying for a miracle, or I'm asking for peace, but you're still holding on to chaos. The chaos with your loved one, the chaos with your job. What are you supposed to be moving out the way? When I ask that question, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being real and raw and using your journal to dig up the unnecessary garbage that is laying around that needs to be ex-nayed. Yeah, that was my husband. He's always on that device, on somebody's electronic device. But anyhow, the last question for today is, I want you, when you begin to take those 3 prompts and you think about them and you begin to write it out, I want you to reflect and know that your journal is your safe space. And if it's not your safe space, then figure out a floorboard in your house or some dirt outside in the yard. I have told some students to do some crazy things with their journals because they lived in a space or they were in a place where it wasn't safe, right? But in this instance, I want you to know that it is. I want you to use it to your best of your ability and come back. Let me know how you felt in the video down below when you actually wrote these things out. Are you that person that I'm talking to? Did you stay to the end of this video? Did you like, share, and follow? Because those things matter, because I'm always dropping. It's spring. It is time to renew ourselves. And if we are holding on to things that were supposed to be ex-nayed last season, then we not making room for the stuff we asking for. I want you to be real and raw with yourself and write it out. I love y'all. And don't forget, if you need a space to come, you need more help, I'm your girl. Click the link down below and come join us as we journal every week. All right, love y'all. See y'all later.